Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to the, what is this, third, fourth,
Yes, fourth game.
85th?
Game day 2.
Where am I?
Yeah.
Who are you? Welcome to the next game at the International House of Derby Invitational, playing now. Life is hard. Look, I need more coffee. Thank you for hooking us volunteers up with coffee. I'm going to drink the whole jug. Let's get to some rosters so I can stop talking. Playing for Casco Bay, we have Mini Fridge, number 207, number 21, Two-Pack Shocker, 3, Masonic Boom, 305, Grim Demise, 32, Pickering, number 4, Mo, who graduated college today and is here celebrating with all of us. Number 427, some skater named X. 503, Tugboat. 504, My Baby Daddy. Thanks. 55, Smooth Criminal. 5678, Tiny Dancer. 60, Pearl Jammer. 717, Hershey Bad. 74, Rock This. 77, Wipeout. And who is playing for the Tremors today?
That'll be number 0, Sammy Dangerfield. 0316, Super Dynamite. Celebrating their birthday, 100, Quiet Riot. 112, Boomy Boom Swing. 229, Rowdy Rodbuster. 300, McFalcon. 31, Gravy. 4, Malaboomer. 41, Matterhorn. 55, Astro Stash. 666, Cloak and Dragger. 707, Lil Pitty Bull. 81, Bambino. 99, Wreckham Ralph. And 99, Iggy Cox.
Fantastic. Well, we are underway here. Jamming for Casco is My Baby Daddy, who is taking a trip to the 187 Killer Pads penalty box. Meanwhile, Malaboomer for the Tremors is jamming for you. No lead jammer this jam, so this is going to go for the full 2 minutes. Love starting off a game with a 2-minute jam.
Well, at least they're fresh. At least they're fresh to do a 2-minute jam. You know, if this were like the last 5 minutes of the game, it'd be brutal.
Oh, gosh. Malaboomer facing some opposition up at the front, but does manage to do a nice little spin move to get around. And MBD is out. Done with that initial pass. Sneaky little hit to the inside, but MBD does manage to stay in bounds.
And now a power jam for Casco Bay as Malaboomer takes a seat in the penalty box.
And for our friends watching on Twitch, Casco Bay is playing in the white jerseys. Tremors playing in red today. And that jam will time out.
You may have heard that one on the feed, the forearm call there at the end of that jam. The ref was very loud about it.
We appreciate that, though, because
Yes.
then we just know what's happening instead of having to, like, look at a screen.
Exactly. Although the
9
screen
years
has
after the
been
fact.
amazing. Having the screen here with the live penalty tracking has been so useful, especially with how many penalties there have been this weekend. The 187 Killer Pads penalty box has been a revolving door this weekend.
Yeah, it's a good time to shout out our awesome crew of officials on and off skates and our volunteers. Our NSOs in the penalty box have been getting a workout. That's my preferred position as an NSO, but not when there are so many penalties.
You get rider's cramp?
Writer's cramp, and after a while, your brain just gets fried. Just like, did this person sit for 30 seconds? I think.
That's what my stopwatch tells me.
Well, well, this official timeout is Brought to you by Toy Division, an inclusive store and community for anyone who loves toys, video games, collectibles, and everything in between. Now, Pepper and I were talking. What is the in-between? What do you think the in-between is?
Well, that's a good question. Maybe like old collectible cards, like something like Garbage Patch Kids, something like that.
We didn't think about that.
Yeah, there was a lot of old collectible card sets back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So Grimm going to be the lead jammer for Casco Bay. Maliboomer out there for San Diego. Quick 4 points there for Grimm. 4-on-3 pack advantage right now for Casco Bay. Ooh. Another quick 4-point strike.
Wow. Grim Demise picking up another 4 points. Meanwhile, Maliboomer jamming for the Tremors. Completes a star pass to number 55. That is Smooth Criminal. But before Smooth Criminal can approach the pack for that scoring pass, Casco Bay says, no thanks, we're done.
Yeah, if you're just joining us either here in-house or on the stream, you missed 3 amazing games already today. In our opening game at 10 a.m., the Beekeepers fell to the Casco Bay 230 to 149. Aftershocks knocked off Race City Rebels 240 to 120. And then a big barn burner just moments ago, the Gatekeepers knocked off Denver Ground Control 179 to 115. So some big games today.
Yeah, I don't think my heart has quite recovered from watching that. Maybe one day. Bambino jamming for the Tremors. Smooth Criminal. Still the jammer of record, but I am not sure that that is correct. It is Smooth Criminal. We have 2 5-5s. Both jammers still on the initial pass. Some great defense being played out there on the track. Ooh, an announcer's curse. Bambino. Now your lead jammer with a little over a minute left in the jam. Smooth Criminal forced to recycle by the Tremors pivot. Goes for the apex jump, does not quite land in bounds. Bambino also taken to the inside. And the jam will be called. The Tremors do pick up a sneaky 2 points. And it looks like Casco Bay will be held scoreless that jam. Scores 28 to 14, still in favor of Casco Bay. Some skater named X jamming for Casco. Maliboomer jamming for the Tremors. Some skater named X taken to the outside with a big ol' hit. And Maliboomer gets out first, your lead jammer. That gives the Tremors a big amount of control on the track. This is a good way for them to close up that point deficit. Ooh, some skater named X taken to the outside. But the Tremors losing a blocker to the 187 Killer Pads penalty box on a forearm call.
Finally, a star pass to 74. Rock this. Oh, and then a late call off is going to let Casco snag 3 at the end there. So it's going to be Sammy Dangerfield next up there for the Aftershocks, and for Casco Bay. Can't quite make out that it's my baby daddy. I mean, not my baby daddy, but Casco's baby daddy.
No, that's what you said. Nope, that's on the internet forever.
Oh. Tragic. To be fair, though, there could be much worse baby daddies. So if I'm going to have a baby daddy, that's a pretty good one. So everyone right now on the Collectivum Sports Jammer line.
Yeah, shout out to our jam timer, by the way.
Yeah.
I love how he does the 5-second call.
Yeah. So Bambino out there for San Diego, Grim Demise for Casco Bay. So Grim does secure lead jammer, but gets cycled back.
Both teams losing a blocker to the box. And the jam gets called off. Now just a 5-point deficit. Casco Bay 35, San Diego Tremors 30. See, now it's a reasonable hour to drink an adult beverage, so lead changes are fine. Wearing the star for Casco is Smooth Criminal, who does get out of the pack first, is your lead jammer. Maliboomer wearing the star for the Tremors. Facing 2 more blockers up front, but with that no pack call, those last couple of Casco Bay blockers have to join their friends. And we have a team timeout for the Tremors. And again, that timeout brought to you by Toy Division. Check out their upcoming show at Little Bevo Pride next Saturday on the 15th. And if you're in the venue, make sure to check out our wonderful vendors. We have Aprons Massage and Wellness back there. I've been watching them do massages all day, and they have this contraption that they put your legs in, and I am very curious about that. So somebody has to go do that and come back with a report for us.
I have not done that, but I have had their work done to me before. And I say that because it is both destructive and therapeutic at the same time. I walked out of there feeling like I had just been born. Like I haven't felt that good in years walking out of there.
It's a good slogan. Aprons Massage and Wellness. Leave feeling like you've just been born.
Maybe I shouldn't write slogans. Or maybe I should. I mean, this is the internet age. That seems like something you'd read on the internet. Back in action, Sammy Dangerfield out there for the Tremors. My baby daddy for Casco Bay. Both teams with players in the penalty box. Sammy in the box on a penalty, so a power jam here for Casco Bay.
Sammy Dangerfield out from that initial pass. Casco Bay will call off the jam. Looks like they picked up an additional 3 points.
Yeah, it looks like Boomy Boom Swing taking a seat in the penalty box. Like a back block.
Can't do that.
That is not a legal blocking zone. No, sir.
It's Grim Demise jamming for Casco Bay. Meanwhile, on the Tremors side of things, Bambino wearing the star. Grim Demise stuck up at the front of the pack. Still contending with some strong defense being played up the front by the Tremors. But the Tremors lose a blocker to the box, might give her a little bit of room to maneuver.
One thing I have really noticed this weekend through the first 2 days is the footwork of all the jammers.
Oh my gosh. Can we talk about the footwork? Let's just take this whole jam and talk about the footwork. And
it's just
been
bonkers.
The floor helps too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this floor definitely favors toe-stop work.
There have been so many times where I've seen jammers just run on their skates.
Yeah, this is what would be considered a pretty sticky floor. Yeah. 4 more points there for Grim Demise. I think that's 16 so far this jam. Correction, 12 so far. Getting a little ahead of myself.
And we did miss a star pass. Quiet Riot now your jammer for the Tremors. But Quiet Riot is taking a stint in the 187 Killer Pads penalty box. So this will now be a power start for Casco Bay after that 16-point run.
Next up on the Collectivum Sports jammer line, that's going to be, looks like, I think that's Mo. Mo out there for, Mo for Casco Bay, Quiet Riot for the Tremors. And Mo is going to be your lead jammer, Casco Bay. If you're just joining us, Casco Bay in white, San Diego in red. Quiet Riot gonna celebrate her birthday in a penalty box.
Happy birthday to you.
I think the NSOs probably have some cake for her there. Meanwhile, Mo putting points on the board, 12 so far.
Another shout out to Mo for skating in jean shorts.
Well, I noticed the name on the back of the jersey is Modine, which I'm really hoping is a Letterkenny reference. I really, really hope that's a Letterkenny reference. If so, that's what I appreciate about them. Not only that, but they're not even blue jean shorts. They're like the black stone-washed jean shorts. So even more style.
Quiet Riot finishing their time in the box gives Casco Bay a power start. Smooth Criminal, your lead jammer for jam number 11. Quiet Riot caught up at the front.
Track cut call on Quiet Riot. So now we're going to have a power jam here for Casco Bay.
Gosh.
Somebody in the crowd has a cowbell. And I am 100% in support of this endeavor. Needs more cowbell.
Would you say you have you have a condition or a sickness?
Yes, I have a sickness, and the only thing that'll fix it is more cowbell. Wow. It's amazing.
Smooth Criminal will call off the jam, I think, while Quiet Riot is once again finishing their stint in the box.
Don't forget tonight's after party, if you are here in the St. Louis area, is at Fortune Teller Bar, 2635 Cherokee Street, St. Louis, Missouri, 63113. An establishment owned by former gatekeeper Lumberjerk. Very nice location to have an after party. My baby daddy, lead jammer.
Quiet Riot also out of that initial pass. Will end this jam on the track. No more power starts for you, Casco Bay.
Looks like Grimm on the line next for Casco Bay against Bambino. Nope, sorry, that's Malaboomer. Grim Demise, your lead jammer, Casco Bay. Don't forget, if you're in attendance, we've got some raffles going on. There are boxes over there by each raffle box. You drop your tickets in the box for whichever item you want to win. There are $4 ticket raffles and there are $1 ticket raffles. They are $1 ticket for the $1 raffles, $10 for 12 tickets, or $20 for 25 tickets. And then the $4 raffles are $4 a ticket, $10 for 3 tickets, or $20 for 7 tickets. So be sure to get those in, as we're going to be drawing, I believe, a couple of those this evening, and then the rest of them tomorrow. So you don't want to miss out. So get over there and put your tickets in the boxes and takes home some really nice swag. As we are back in action, now it's Bambino out there for San Diego. Smooth Criminal for Casco Bay.
Smooth Criminal's doing some time in the sin bin. So now this is a power jam for the Tremors. Smooth Criminal may have had lead as well. I don't see lead called yet. Looking for our lovely jam refs.
I just hope Annie's okay with Smooth Criminal in the penalty box.
Sound heard at the window. That was Smooth Criminal going to the box. So lead was, in fact, still open. Bambino gets lead jammer. Good move to call it off there. Both jammers held scoreless that time around. Casco Bay in the lead, 101-30. Less than 10 minutes to go in this first half.
So just mirrors, I feel like this first half has just flown by.
Yes. However, these jams, I think, have been the longest ones this entire day. Mo wearing the star for Casco Bay. Out first is lead jammer. Maliboomer jamming for the Tremors. One more blocker to contend with. But that no pack call means that Pickering has to join their friends playing derby without them.
Modine picking up 4 quick ones, then calling the jam off.
Got Maliboomer jamming for the Tremors, and Maliboomer will get lead jammer. Some skater named X wearing the star for Casco Bay. Out from that initial pass. Maliboomer with a big hit to the outside. Calls off the jam. Casco Bay is held scoreless. Tremors pick up 2 sneaky little points. It's 105-32.
Back in action here, and it is Sammy Dangerfield versus My Baby Daddy. My Baby Daddy, your lead jammer.
Lots of whistles going on up there. Number 77 for Casco taking a trip to the penalty box. Appears to be on a track cut call.
Baby Daddy with the unsuccessful apex jump has to cycle back. Matterhorn there ready to hit him. Iggy Cox picks up a track cut, has to take a seat in the sin bin. 16 points so far this jam for My Baby Daddy.
Wow. A 19-point run there by Casco Bay.
Up on the 888 pivot line, we got Quiet Riot and Millennium Falcon. Grim Demise jamming for Casco Bay. Bambino out there for the Tremors. Grim Demise, your lead jammer.
Oh. I love a stereo skating officials call. So good for the ears.
It's a beautiful thing when a ref crew is in perfect sync.
Grim Demise making a third scoring pass, picking up 12 points so far. Bambino makes it out of the initial. And Grimm picks up 3 more points, bringing the total score to 139 for Casco Bay. The Tremors sitting at 36. Looks like an official timeout on the track, but it went by so fast. We didn't even have time to say that that timeout was sponsored by Toy Division. Maliboomer jamming for the Tremors. Smooth Criminal wearing the star again for Casco Bay. Ooh, Smooth Criminal will be heading to the penalty box. Maliboomer will be your lead jammer, and this is a power jam for the San Diego Tremors. Maliboomer facing some strong defensive play here from Casco Bay. And unfortunately, all of their friends are going to the 187 Killer Pads penalty box. Smooth Criminal back on the track. Got out of that initial pass, but Maliboomer calls it off before anything can be done. San Diego Tremors now at 40. Casco Bay still in the lead at 139. Only about 2 minutes left in the first half.
And we got ourselves a Toy Division timeout.
Want to shout out some of our other sponsors here. Roller Derby Level Up. Hit your next level in roller derby with personalized training, off skates, on skates, and video review. Roller Derby Level Up has your training covered. Visit them at www.rollerderbylevelup.ca from the Great North.
And Turn Left Skate Pro. Hey, derby enthusiasts, whether you're gearing up for your next game or just starting your roller derby journey, we've got you covered. At Left Turn Skate Pro, we offer a wide array of skates, gear, and accessories to keep you rolling in style and safely. Come visit us during the event or message Spin directly to discuss your needs. Turn Left Skate Pro, Hustle City.
And don't forget, we do have one more game after this. Your Race City Rebels against Disorder. Coming to you from Mexico City?
That's right, Central America, baby.
Wow.
They are so much fun to watch. Ugh.
Yeah, they're awesome.
So new, so scrappy. A lot of heart. Like, they are so much fun to watch play. That is a team that I expect big things from in the very near future.
I think one of their skaters visited us up in Des Moines, actually.
Why?
And she was a treat. Excuse you. Des Moines is lovely. Iowa is lovely.
I keyed.
We are a bustling metropolis. But hey, if you want to keep hanging out with us, catch us at the after party, Fortune Teller Bar, 2635 Cherokee Street.
Or you could just catch me outside.
How about that? And we are back to it. Sammy Dangerfield jamming for the Tremors. Mo jamming for Casco Bay. Mo finding a little bit of room on the inside. Manages to pick up lead jammer status. Sammy Dangerfield still caught in the pack there. Sammy Dangerfield makes it out of that initial pass, but Mo will call off the jam before any points can be scored. It's 143 to 40.
Under 1:10 to go here in the first half. And that's my baby daddy out there against Bambino. Woo!
Oh, no. Bambino taking a huge hit
Was
to
that?
the
I think that was
outside.
Pickering. Pickering, a long-time Derby player, a veteran. He's played for several leagues over the years.
We do have a star pass on the Tremor side of things. Quiet Riot now your jammer of record. Quiet approaching the pack at blistering speed. MBD making a textbook apex jump, though, making quick work of the pack, scoring 4 more points for Casco Bay. Oof. Oh my gosh.
So my baby daddy calls that jam off, and that is going to be intermission. Looks like going into the intermission, our score is going to be 155 Casco Bay, San Diego Tremors 44. So we're going to have about a 15-minute intermission, and then we'll be right back here with second half action. Game 4, Day 2, iHod 2024.
Tremors picking up.
It's really unfortunate that we have had to talk so much about penalties this weekend. But at the same time, we would not be talking about the penalties so much if we did not have access to the penalty list right here in front of us
What a
in
treat.
real time, which has been absolutely phenomenal. Big shout out to the MRDA organizers who have put this wonderful system together for us. It really makes our job as announcers so much easier. When at a glance we can see who's in penalty trouble, and it kind of shows us trends of what to look for and what to talk about. But yeah, as you mentioned there, Jonesy, the penalty is very lopsided with San Diego right now with 31 total penalties, Casco Bay only with 11.
Yep. Although so far only one skater on the Tremors in actual penalty trouble. So hopefully they stay pretty spread out between skaters. Yep.
So Malaboomer grabs lead jammer, but then immediately picks up a track cut. So a power jam now for my baby daddy.
And once again, we have a 2-minute first jam.
Astro Stash walking a fine line there as far as how quickly he got off the track. Got to watch that. We've seen a couple of extra penalties this weekend at very inopportune times for not leaving the track fast enough after being called off. Boomy doing a nice job, but unfortunately has to let Baby Daddy go. Like to say hello again to those out there watching on the stream. We're going to get the live feed to you here in just a moment. So for now, you're just going to have to listen to us.
Malaboomer picking up 4 points, looking to make another scoring pass. Meanwhile, MBD on their third scoring pass. That's 12 points now for Casco Bay Roller Derby. Malaboomer picking up another 4. Boomy taking a sit in the 187 Killer Pads penalty to box on a forearm call. Unfortunately, Boomy, our skater, in some penalty trouble. Score now 171-53 in favor of Casco Bay. And just a reminder for our friends on Twitch, Casco Bay playing in the white jerseys, Tremors playing in the red.
Welcome back to you, those of you out there in Twitch land. Had a bit of a power situation here.
This is a power jam for the Tremors. Grim Demise sitting in the 187 Killer Pads penalty box. Appears to be it's all right. Oof. Quiet facing some incredible defense up at the front of the track. Is taken out of bounds on the outside. Will have to recycle. Grim also back in. That is a completed star pass to Pickering, now jamming for Casco Bay. And Quiet will call off the jam after scoring a total of 12 points. Score for the Tremors now 66. Casco Bay not able to score on that jam. It's 171.
I think that's might be my baby. Nope. That is Smooth Criminal out there for Casco Bay. Sammy Dangerfield out there for the Tremors. Sammy Dangerfield, a longtime veteran, originally played for the New York Shock Exchange for many years. He's going to be your lead jammer.
Lots of whistles there.
Yeah, I think Smooth Criminal's going to pick up a low block there at the end of that jam. So it's going to be a power start here for San Diego. And it's going to be, I think that's, it's Malaboomer out there for the Tremors, unopposed.
It's a good choice. Oh, just barely taken to the outside. But
Oh.
Malaboomer still manages to get through. Woo! Nice little apex jump there. Gets San Diego a quick 4 points. Malaboomer recycled as far back as the pack would allow. Calls off the jam before Smooth Criminal can score any points. A good scoring run for the Tremors. That's 8 total.
Have to keep an eye on Boomy Boom Swing, who's out there right now on 6 penalties. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. If he goes off now, that's going to be a. If he goes off early, it's going to be a long penalty.
Some skater named X jamming for Casco Bay and Sammy Dangerfield jamming for the Tremors.
And there goes Boomy to the 187 Killer Pads penalty box.
It was a multiplayer call.
That's going to be the end of the day for good old Boomy Boom Swing.
Womp womp. Some skater named X, your lead jammer. Sammy Dangerfield out of that initial pass. And X calls off the jam.
Yep, so Boomy Boom Swing is going to foul out. This foul out brought to you by the WFTDA rulebook. Read the rules, folks. Play clean. We're going to have a Toy Division timeout. Couple of players for the Tremors in the 187 Killer Pads penalty box. So Modine will start this jam unopposed for Casco Bay. During halftime, I was able to confirm it is not a Letterkenny reference, but a B-52's reference is where the Modine names comes from. So Modine, your lead jammer.
See Quiet Riot out there with the star for the Tremors. Modine takes some room on the inside. Gets another 4 points for your Casco Bay roller derby.
Wow. That's some great footwork by Modine to stay in bounds on the outside there.
Yeah, we talked about it in the first half. Everyone's footwork has been amazing, but especially these jammers. I'm especially jealous of the ones that can just leap from one lane, like the first lane, to the fourth lane of the track. I could only dream of being that nimble on skates.
I'm not that nimble off skates. Sammy Dangerfield, the jammer for Tremors. It's going to be your lead jammer, my baby daddy, the jammer for Casco Bay. If you're just joining us, Tremors in red, Casco Bay in white. Ooh, track cut call on Sammy Dangerfield. And now the Tremors in a whole lot of penalty trouble as their box is full.
Casco Bay definitely has the track advantage here.
Yeah, Astro Stash and Matterhorn, the only two blockers. Now Matterhorn is going to take a seat. Sammy Dangerfield's penalty comes to an end. Two of the Aftershocks blockers are standing.
Got a couple more skaters on the Tremors in danger of some penalty, not so happy fun times. Both teams back at full strength. And the jam comes to its natural conclusion. Casco Bay with the possibly highest scoring jam so far in the game with a full 20 points. That brings them over the 2-century mark, 209 to 83 in favor of Casco Bay. Grim Demise wearing the star for Casco Bay. Maliboomer jamming for the Tremors. And Grim Demise picks up a forearm penalty. So this is a power jam for the Tremors, and Maliboomer will pick up lead jammer. Maliboomer trying to get past this formidable formation up at the front of the pack. How many F words can I say?
So that jam comes to an end. 4 points put up on the board by the Tremors. $17:05 to go here in the second half. Smooth Criminal out there for Casco Bay. Maliboomer out there for San Diego. Maliboomer, your lead jammer. And Maliboomer going to call that jam off, but not before putting 8 points on the board for San Diego. Casco manages to squeeze 3 in there at the end. Rowdy Rodbuster now sitting on 6 penalties. And now we're going to have ourselves a Toy Division timeout. Toy Division, an inclusive store and community for anyone who loves toys, video games, collectibles, and anything in between. Upcoming show, Little Bevo Pride, next Saturday, June 15th. Jamline sponsors Collectivum Sports. Contact Collective Sports today for your new team gear and experience the best in comfort and style on the track.
Don't forget about our lovely vendors here in person. If you're in the building, make sure to visit Arch Rivals merch booth at the back of the venue next to the trackside seating. They have some merch, some stickers, some pins. I bought a t-shirt. And they have freshly stocked Pride merchandise as well.
About to get back in action here. It's Quiet Riot on the line for the Tremors. I think that might be some skater named X out there. That is it. And some skater named X, lead jammer Casco Bay. And it looks like Quiet Riot's going to take a seat in the 187 Killer Pads penalty box. So power jam situation here for Casco Bay, looking to add to that sizable lead.
Tremors losing another player to the box. Casco Bay definitely with track advantage. And Casco Bay going to keep taking advantage of the situation as they call off the jam and everyone gets reset here.
Yeah, during that jam, her Shebad looks to have had an equipment malfunction. It looked like one of the trucks on her skate seized up as they now skate off to get some work done on that skate. So it'll be Modine on the Collectivum Sports jammer line going against Sammy Dangerfield of the Tremors. Still in the official timeout.
The pivot line is sponsored by 888, revolutionizing derby safety with cutting-edge helmet tech and unrivaled fit options. Stay protected with 888. The KP44 knees from 888 provide low-profile protection for maximum mobility and comfort.
So far, San Diego has already had one player foul out, Boomy Boom Swing. And right now, it's also 229. That is, I believe, Matterhorn. Yeah, no, sorry. Rowdy Rodbuster sitting on 6. Quiet Riot has 5. Matterhorn has 4. And Rock'em Ralph also with 4. So Casco Bay still with a pretty clean sheet. Only 3 skaters with 3 penalties. Several with none so far.
All right. Our lovely officials have finished officialing, done some accounting, and we're back in action. Mo jamming for Casco Bay, but it's Sammy Dangerfield jamming for the San Diego Tremors that will get lead jammer. Mo putting 4 points on the board for Casco Bay. The Tremors losing a blocker to the box. Sammy Dangerfield will call off the jam. Does score all 4 available points. San Diego Tremors at 99 total points. Casco Bay still in the lead at 224.
My Baby Daddy out there right now against Malaboomer.
Yep. 3-0-0 came out of the box, but decided to enter in front of the pack, not behind it. That gets them an illegal reentry call. Back to the box with you.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go directly to jail. 12:38 to go here in the second half. The score, Casco Bay 228, San Diego 102. So now McFalcon also with 6 penalties. Picked up 2 in rapid succession right there. Sammy Dangerfield, your lead jammer for the Tremors. Grim Demise out there for Casco Bay. Man, Grim is so fast. Wow. Sammy trying to kill as much of those penalties as he could.
Oh, no. It appears we have another foul out on the Tremors side of the board.
Ooh, yep. 229. It's going to be Rowdy Rodbuster who will permanently vacate the bench. And that's going to be an official timeout as we remove that player. If you're here in person, make sure to head out and check the arch rival roller derby booth. There you got some great merch available. Also check out the Gatekeepers booth. We've got some great merch there as well, including iHod specific gear, which the shirt, I'm going to have to get one of those shirts. I love that logo. It's so great. The whole theme of this event is fantastic because, well, mainly because I love breakfast. So, yeah. Smooth Criminal out there for Casco Bay, Malaboomer for San Diego. 4-on-3 pack advantage right now for Casco Bay. Smooth Criminal, your lead jammer. Some skater named X out there for San Diego, or for Casco Bay, sorry. For San Diego, that's going to be Quiet Riot.
Both jammers contending with some incredible defenses. Quiet Riot will pick up a back block penalty. We'll be doing a stint in the 187 Killer Pads
That's going to be
penalty box. Somebody on Twitch asked if Quiet Riot should get a birthday penalty.
That was actually Johnny Pepper. Happy birthday to you. I won't sing the rest. Nobody wants to hear me sing. So that jam will be called off. Precarious situation right now with Quiet Riot standing in the penalty box, because now if they come out and pick up another penalty, that is going to let Casco Bay basically run wild for however much time is left on the jam.
So this is a power start for Casco Bay. They've fielded Mo as the jammer. Quiet Riot also back on the track. Mo cutting through the pack, picks up lead jammer.
By the way, I mentioned earlier, I talked to Modine at halftime. Modine did make it clear to me that they have worn those jorts all weekend. Like the whole drive here, all the games, not when they're playing. And I'm thinking it might have been some sort of psychological warfare on Modine's behalf to
Hi, Quiet.
happy birthday. Quiet just skated by the announcer's table and gave us a big hello.
I mean, I don't blame Mo for having like a lucky pair of jorts.
No. Athletes in general are a very superstitious bunch. So, yeah, not surprised at all. My baby daddy out there for Casco Bay, Sammy Dangerfield for the Tremors. Sammy Dangerfield going to be your lead jammer. Sammy Dangerfield calls the jam off. 4 points. Masonic Boom picked up a forearm at the end of that jam, so they'll take a seat in the 187 Killer Pads penalty box. So Malaboomer on the line for San Diego. That looks like Grim Demise out there for Casco Bay.
And while we weren't looking, Matterhorn is a third foul-out casualty on the Tremors. Grim Demise picking up lead jammer for Casco. Malaboomer also done with their initial pass, ready to score. And the jam gets called. Casco Bay's total score now at 246. The San Diego Tremors holding steady at 110.
Smooth Criminal out there now for Casco Bay. Bambino out there for the Tremors.
Suddenly the track feels extremely empty. Both teams have a couple blockers in the box. The jam gets called. Casco Bay picking up 4 that time around. Jamming for Casco is some skater named X. Maliboomer, your jammer for the San Diego Tremors. Both teams back at full strength. And of course, right as I say that, somebody from the Tremors goes to the box. It's the announcer's curse. Maliboomer caught at the front of the pack. Some skater named X, our lead jammer for jam number 20. X picks up their first 4 points. The jam will get called off. The Tremors now have 4 players also in danger of fouling out. Each just 1 penalty away. That's Mo wearing the star for Casco Bay. Meanwhile, caught in the back is Quiet Riot jamming for the Tremors. Quiet out, looking to score points, but Mo will call off the jam, I believe, before any points can be scored by the Tremors. Casco picks up 8 points in that jam. It's 262 to 110 with a little over 2 minutes left in the game. That is Bambino jamming for the Tremors and My Baby Daddy jamming for Casco. I thought I could escape the name. MBD making a little apex hop, getting their 4 points and calling it off. The Tremors do not get any points that jam around. Maliboomer jamming for the Tremors, but it's Grim Demise jamming for the Casco Bay that will get lead jammer. But Maliboomer is also done with their initial pass, ready to score some points. Maliboomer taking a little tumble to the outside. But everybody looks okay. Everybody's smiling. That's always a good sign. Neither jammer scores in jam number 23. So this total score stays put.
Probably going to be the last jam. Smooth Criminal versus Quiet Riot. Oh, Quiet Riot just fouled out. So at this point, Smooth Criminal just needs to pick up lead jammer, and then they either get to call it off or run the jam for a really long time. And they're going to just call this one off. So no points scored, so that's going to make right now what is an official score, most likely our official score, 266 to 110 is going to be your final. Again, the story is gonna be penalty issues for San Diego. 4 players fouled out. Three more players with 6, and another player with 5. The penalties very lopsided in favor of Casco Bay, with Casco Bay only having 23, San Diego having 62. So it is very difficult to be successful on the track when you're not on it.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that about roller derby.
So that is going to do it for Game 4 on Day 2 of iHod 2024. I will be back with you for the final game of the day between. Now I lost my sheet here. It is Race City taking on Disorder. It'll be myself and Stephen K. that'll have the call for you on that. If you're here in person, check out those auction items. Buy your tickets. Get some tickets in there because we're going to be doing some of those drawings here at halftime of the next game. So you don't want to miss out on the fabulous prizes that are to be had. So if you're here in attendance, make sure to get those tickets in now or go buy some new ones and put them in there. So
there's some great stuff over there, y'all. Did you see the wagon full of liquor?
yes, that is a lot of booze. A lot of booze.
All right.
So we'll be back here with this one. Got over pretty early, so I think we got we're probably gonna have about 30 minutes between games. So now would be a good time to go make yourself